Let's see how we can add tabs to our app. So here on reactnavigation.org, in the documentation, under Navigators, you can see Create Bottom Tab Navigator. To use this navigator, first we have to install React Navigation/native, which we have done before. But in addition to this library, we should also install React Navigation/bottom tabs. Because earlier I told you that each navigator is implemented in a separate library. So let's copy this line and install this library. So here I'm using version 5.4.4. Now, in app.js, similar to creating a static navigator, we're going to import a function from React Navigation. So import create bottom tab navigator from React Navigation/bottom tabs. We're going to follow a very similar pattern. So down to bottom, here's our app component. First, I'm going to call this function create bottom tab navigator. This gives us an object. Let's call it tab. Now tab has two properties, navigator and screen, exactly like the stack object we created earlier. So now we have to create a tab navigator similar to this stack navigator. So let's create a new component, tab navigator. First we add tab.navigator. Now inside this navigator, we're going to have a bunch of screen components. So tab.screen, each screen here represents a tab in our app. So we give it a name, let's say feed, and a component to render when the tab becomes active. So let's use our tweets component. Now I'm going to add a second tab. Let's call it account. Now we don't have an account component, so I'm going to create it real quick. Account as a component. Here we're going to return our screen, and inside this screen we're going to add some text and say account. Now let's use that over here. Finally, in our app, instead of the stack navigator, we're going to use the tab navigator. As simple as that. Take a look. So now we have these two tabs down below, feed and account. Just like the header, we have a lot of control over customizing the tabs. I'm going to show you how to do that next.